You're here on two cases. You're here accused of a second-degree felony injury to a child. This is a felony case assigned the 248th District Court. You're also here for a third-degree felony of tampering. Both of these cases are warrant cases. And another judge has already reviewed the facts and circumstances involved in the allegations against you and found there is probable cause already. So we're going to proceed straight into your bail hearing. When you get to the 248th District Court, the presiding judge is Judge Hillary Unger. When you get to that court, will you be asking for a court-appointed attorney? Yes or no?
I have an attorney.
So the answer is no.
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Do you consent to being represented in your bail hearing by the lawyers with the Public Defender's Office?
Yes.
All right. All right, Mr. Ainsworth.
Judge, can I ask, what is the PSA score?
2-2 and below average risk.
Okay, thank you, Judge. The state is requesting a $5,000 bond in each one of these cases. Opposed? Well, I guess it doesn't matter in the injury of the child case. As well as bond conditions, including that the defendant not possess animals and no contact with the complainant and the complainant's family. This is based on the circumstances of the offense, namely the severity of the 3-year-old complainant's injuries. She had deep wounds, there was lots of bleeding, the bite almost ripped off her lip according to one witness, and the complainant required 14 stitches to her face.
All right, Ms. Amos?
Your Honor, we request a $2,500 bond on each case in consideration of a personal bond on the tampering charge. Ms. Romano is 46 years old. She's a lifelong resident of Houston. She's starting a job this week at the Shake Shack. She'll be full-time employed there. Ms. Romano has reliable transportation to get to court in the future. She has no violent or felony convictions, had no charges pending at the time, and is low risk for the PSA. Nothing further, Judge.
All right, does she live in Harris County? Does she have a job, or what does she do?
Yes, Your Honor. She's starting a job this week, full-time, working at the Shake Shack as a team member there.
Where?
I don't know the address. It's called the Shake Shack.
But is it in Harris County?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because
And she lives,
yeah, where does she live now?
I don't have her address. I have that she's about to move into her own place. She's been living with a friend right now, but she's moving into her own place. I don't have that address.
Where?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. They did not take down the address.
I don't need an address. I'm really
Well, they
concerned
didn't
about
take down
county ties. The
Right,
ties
okay.
to Harris County.
The only information is that she was living with a friend and she's about to get her own place. But she's lived in Houston her entire life.
And that was out of county based on the warrant. If you read the warrant.
Right, Your Honor. I'm going off the information I have. That's all I have.
All right. All right, I will note Ms. Romano scored a 2-2 on her pretrial risk assessment. She is below average risk. Oh, this is an early presentment. Well, not on the child endangerment. She has no pending charges at this time other than these two cases. She has no felony convictions, no prior violent convictions of any kind. She's never failed to appear in court. Also, under the facts and circumstances of the case and the injuries sustained, the continuing care that will be required. I'll set your bond at $5,000 as recommended, or by the state at $5,000. The injury to a child, the law does not permit me to consider you for a personal bond, ma'am. So you'll have to appeal my decision directly to the 248th Felony District Court, Judge Hillary Unger. On the tampering case, I'll set the bond. Likewise, in that case, let me see, in that case, I'll set the bond at $2,500. I will not approve you for a personal bond. You can appeal my decision directly to Judge Unger. I will issue bond conditions should you make a surety bond in each of these cases, ma'am. There will be rules and conditions that you will have to follow if you want to remain released from jail during the pendency of these cases. Do you understand?